All right, boys. Once again, my buddy Roz has spent more money than his wife probably knows about, and we are going to open some shards. Now, last time we did, I remember giggling because he got completely boned, and I 100% expect him to get boned yet again. However, he needs a Bad Okazar or a Dracomorph. His words, that's what we're going for. So, without further ado, we're going to do the one time no whammies with the Sacred first, into the Void, and then... What? Yes, dude! Oh, let's go, man. One time no whammies, indeed. Alright, man. Now that's a start, man. We're back. We're back, boys. I love it. Hell of a start. Yeah. Hit that 6% right there. Second Zavia. That's his second Zavia. Alright, when you pose a Ragemonger with the one Void Shard. Okay, so far the luck's been pretty good, man. Let's be honest. This luck's been pretty good, huh? Hill Nomad. Alright, let's go. That's such a great start. Of course, now we're going to play, a game of rare tax over and over again with the 10 times blues. Okay, it's proving me wrong. Mistress of Hymns. A fusion epic. And actually kind of an interesting epic just by herself. But she's probably worth giving up for the fusion. I gotta say, I have actually been impressed with Molly from my testing so far. A Husk. Runic Warrior's not a bad rare for dwarfs, but... Okay, there we go. Delver. Some people use Delver. Nothing else too exciting here. Apothecary and Kel would have been nice if this was the start of their account. What is this thing? Wow. At least they're making the dwarfs look unique. Attacks an enemy. Goes up to a 50% chance of a 5% poison debuff for one turn. That's pretty good for a rare. Attacks enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense. Grants an extra turn if this kills an enemy. He's already better than Mountain King. Has a 35% chance of placing a fear debuff on the target for one turn when his champion inflicts a critical hit. That's actually a pretty good rare. That's not a bad rare, I think. Okay. Still paying the rare tax for pulling a Zavia right in the beginning. Okay, now, right about now is when we would start expecting a legendary, right? And I'm feeling like the lightning's coming. Royal Guard's a pretty good epic, and I actually like this this Stout Axeman. Oh, these are all three. These are decent epics. Royal Guard, Fleshed Terror, and Spider are all usable in their own right and in their own place. I also like Stout Axeman. I think it's kind of interesting. He's got Reflect Damage as a rare. I like that. Missionary. Use it in a fusion if you haven't done the fusion yet, but unfortunately, him himself is not so great. Rotting Mage, another fusion character. Okay, there's an epic. Another Royal Guard. Alright. We're gonna have to make some room real quick. Alright, we got 70 more. Now, it's starting to get sweaty. We're halfway through the Ancient Shards. If I can actually say the word, holy moly. Okay. Necro Hunter actually got buffed recently, which makes him kind of okay. A Code Brawler's not a bad epic either. I'm pretty sure at the position he's at in his account, these aren't anything that helps him, but this is one of the new epics, which Kind of looks like Sakara once again. Attacks an enemy, 40% chance of placing a sleep debuff for 1 turn, 50% chance of granting an extra turn if placing one. Okay, so it's like you flip some coins. And then this attacks an enemy and places a stun debuff on the target for 2 turns if they're under a sleep debuff. You see, I don't like that because it's so conditional. Like, you have to first get them under sleep in order to even stun. I mean, even if this move was attacks one enemy and places a stun on the target, I think it would still be a bad move because it would have a 4-turn cooldown when fully maxed. For me, that's not very interesting. The third move here attacks an enemy. Enemies killed by this skill can't be revived. I guess that's probably going to be used somewhere, maybe Faction Wars or something. I don't know. That's not really a character that I'm very interested in. But Necro Hunter's like kind of okay. If you look here, he attacks an enemy twice on a basic, and that has a chance of putting decreased defense. So I actually think that's not a terrible epic for somebody. But mostly if you were newer, I guess. Oh. Torture Helm. Isn't that another fusion character? At this point, if you haven't done the fusions already, you'll be able to at least. But we're starting to get really sweaty here at the end because we are going on. I mean, you're pulling okay for epics for the amount. This is like an okay epic, but come on, man. We're ready. We've waited long enough. We've waited long enough. How many do we have left here? Okay, we got 2 more times. I mean, we gotta, if we don't do it on this poll, we gotta do it on the next one. Come on. Corpse Collector. That's what, a semi-new one? I don't actually remember what her kit is. We'll look at it. Can we get some lightning here, please? Okay, Leech debuff. Okay, this is it. Come on, one time no whammies, please, Orange Jesus. Please give him some legendaries. This is 141 ancient shards. Please, I'm keeping my hands up. I believe. I still believe. I still believe in you, Orange Jesus. Come on. I still, down to the last one, I believe. Okay, I don't believe anymore. But you pulled Ghoulish Ranger? That's pretty good. Pretty good looking character, even though it's, you know, Hollow's thing. But the reskin's pretty good. Kind of like the cape. What do the moves do? It's not so great. Yeah, so if we're looking at how we think we did there, we pulled 1 legendary, we pulled a Zavia, and we pulled all these epics, and the rest to be, that's pretty much food, right? I think this is all food except the Zavia, the second Zavia. But you got a pretty good account, man. I mean, you look through this, you're really at it. You're kind of in the spot similar to me, where it's next to impossible for you to pull what you really need at this point. You're really limited down. Because, yeah, I mean, you have a good chunk of legendaries here, and a good chunk of good legendaries. Alright. Let's look in the vault and just see the epics we got. Couple Royal Guards. You have a lot of the new epics, which is kind of cool. You got this guy already too. You got the weird helmet dwarf. Yeah, looking like a lot of chickens, man. You and Seren from the last video, you guys both kind of. I mean, when we started with the Sacred, I'm gonna be honest. When we started with the Sacred, and Zavia showed her face right in the beginning, I was thinking, hey, you know, we got it. No problem, one time, no whammies. But then, yeah, especially with the Rage Monitor following up, it's like, oh, it's not bad. But then the Ancients kind of took it there a little bit, I think, on the end. But hey, man, thanks for letting us open your shards. 141 disappointments they may have been, but you did get second Zavia. So cheers. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. We love you all. We here on the stream are saying have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. And there you go. There you go, boys. We did it.